to Sydney. And now we're over the bay.
Well, we're in Australia now. Yep. Looking forward to it. Big day tomorrow. And well, hello. Look at, we are in room 954 at the Hyatt, upgraded. There's our little bathroom, and then look at this room. And the view is amazing. This is the benefits of the Hyatt card. Is that what we have?
Yes.
We have the Hyatt card that we get points with, and they upgraded our room to a room with the view. And the best part, we used our points, it is free, because that's how we do it. Oh my gosh, what a great room. We're here for 3 days. Looking forward to it. All right, so we are on our first stop here on our FJ tours of Sydney, Australia, into the Blue Mountains. Yeah, okay. Hopefully gonna see either kangaroo, koalas, all kinds of little sights, but we're excited about it. This is our first stop. We're looking forward to share it with you. So we are at Featherdale Wildlife Animal Park, and behind me is the yellow-footed rock wallabies. Okay, I can see why they call them yellow feet. Look at those, pretty cool look, guys. Well, we did get our picture taken with this cute little guy. Here at Featherdale. Pretty cool. They say that it's illegal to touch koalas now because they are considered an endangered species. But I guess if you pay the park $30, it's okay to touch the koalas. Good experience. I think you should come. The three sisters are over there in that very corner. I'm not going to tell you the whole story of it, but we were up there at that lookout point up there. Well, that was an interesting ride, hey babe?
Yes, it was. It was awesome.
Not very long. It was like 2 minutes long, but I mean,
hundreds and hundreds of feet off the ground.
Oh man, that was pretty cool. When it was like in a real windy day, though.
Oh, it was windy.
So we're on to the next one. So we got 3 of them. So we just did the blue one, off to the red one. Our doors are opening. That's pretty cool. We're riding backwards.
It's like a funicular with an F.
Well, actually, we're in Lora. You got to have yourself a K-burger. Now you can figure it out. K-burgers, kangaroo. I guess you can kill a kangaroo any time of year. I haven't figured out the how old they have to be, but don't need a license for it. Go out, kill yourself a kangaroo, have yourself a burger. So you give it a shot, see what it's like. Good. Not gamey or anything like that. Didn't taste like a hamburger. It's got, beets in it, looks like. Maybe some pineapple, lettuce, cheese. We just visited that wildlife preserve there. Petted the kangaroos. Feeling kind of guilty now. Yeah, maybe not. Well, I guess if we're going to start our time in Sydney, might as well start it at one of the most iconic spots in all of Sydney, which is the Sydney Opera House, and getting ready to do our hop on, hop off. You looking forward to it?
I am so excited.
Gonna be a fun day.
Good on you, mate.
Get on you, mate.
Spigot ones, California, garlic lobster tail.
So we're getting one of these. We're gonna get one of these.
Vinegar for the fish. No vinegar.
Carrie's got to have her vinegar with her seafood.
Seafood rice.
And then some seafood rice. Perfect.
And that's it.
So one of the stops on the hop on, hop off that is a definite must is visiting St. Mary's Cathedral here in Sydney. This is a war memorial, and even though it's so small, there's too much to try to explain in there. This inside is absolutely amazing. You could spend an hour in here just looking around. This area here is a place that was dedicated by the people of South Wales as a dedication to King George V, as well as King George VI. Here again in Hyde Park. Again, just a beautiful shot of St. Mary's Cathedral in the background. Well, I would give this Bondi Beach a huge thumbs up. If you're going to be out here at all, winter, spring, summer, or fall, Bondi Beach needs to be on your top to-do list here in Sydney. Oh, good save. Did you do it? Oh, very nice. So if you're in Bondi Beach, come to Chuck Trailers. They have a lunch special, a burger, and you get the beer free. Can't beat that deal. So Bondi Beach, come to Chuck Trailers. Cheers, mate. Words can't describe how beautiful this building is. I mean, you see it in movies, you know, on a number of occasions, and until you see it up close, you really can't describe it. So look at it from this side. I mean, how was that side view? That was pretty epic. All right, so check this out. Carrie and I are in Bondi Beach today, and we're done for the day, getting ready to get on, yes, the hop on, hop off like we always do. And there was some people there and started talking to them, knew they had an American accent, found out they were from Connecticut. Got on the bus together, started chatting up, telling them our story, you know, things that are going on with us, our plans, our retirement and all that. We asked them why they were in Australia, and they said they're here for the World Cup. And I said, oh, that's cool, because, you know, I go, hey, I was trying to get tickets, and, you know, obviously at the last minute, couldn't get any tickets. And, you know, the conversation just kept going. You know, they're going to head to New Zealand after this and get to see another World Cup game. And I just go, hey, you don't happen to have an extra ticket for tonight, do you? And he goes, well, by happenstance, I do. He gave me a ticket. I'm here at the World Cup, gonna watch Germany and Colombia tonight. How insane is that? I am so stoked. Thank you so much, Jay, for hooking us up, or hooking me up tonight. It's gonna be a blast. So we are in the Westfield Sky Tower right now, getting ready to go up to the top.
So we are in the Sky Tower at Sydney, and I wanted to show you right down there. Those two lumps are the part of the Opera House, and we've seen the Opera House from all different angles. This to the right here is the Sydney Harbor, and our cruise ship is down there on the other side. We can't see it's behind those buildings there. And, this is a really great place to be. It costs us about $18 a person to come up here. Rainy ship.
So on our hop on, hop off, I saw this, so I have to make this my last stop in Sydney to get myself a beer before we go.
All right, so we're at the end of our time in Sydney and getting ready to go to Singapore. Ray, what were some of your favorite parts about Sydney?
Well, you know, number one obviously was being able to go to the World Cup game. It was something, you know, didn't even know the World Cup was in Australia when we made these plans, so I'm amazed that we even got a hotel here for it. So that was number one. Number two, going by the Sydney Opera House, you know, you see this on movies all the time. It's such an iconic spot, and you really can't you really can't put a good description to it until you see it up close. It's just absolutely spectacular. The hop on, hop off is always something I love doing. You know, we always do the 48 hours. That way we can do one day, just travel around, mark off the spots that we like to do, what we want to see while we're here. So we did that, loved it. What was included in the harbor, on the hop on, hop off, was the harbor hop on, hop off. We didn't know that it was a hop on, hop off. We thought it was just a 1 hour tour around the bay, but it wasn't. So you go to 8 different spots within the harbor, all beautiful little locations, and I wish we knew more about that when we did it, but that is something, if you're in Sydney, I would highly encourage you, even if you don't do the bus hop on, hop off, do the harbor hop on, hop off while you're here in Sydney. You won't be disappointed.
Yeah, take some time to get off in Manly Beach and spend.
It's an all-day excursion for
Yeah,
sure.
yeah. Definitely my favorite time in Sydney was the Bondi Beach. It was beautiful. The sun was shining. The water was blue and clear, and you can sit on grass. You can sit on warm sand, and so it was beautiful. Secondly, what impressed me about Sydney is just the cleanliness of the city. It looks as though some cleaning fairies come in every single night while you sleep and clean up the whole city. So even the fronts of the buildings, the old 200 and 300-year-old buildings, are very clean and historic buildings. So that's what I love. Finally, please subscribe to our channel, hit the like button, thumbs up, and make some comments. We'd love for you to ask us questions or tell us things that you agree with or things that you don't agree with, or even maybe ways in which we can improve our channel. Thank you, and
remember, guys, as you're out there, just keep dreaming and travel safe.